So be ready for the marathon revision with previous year's question from computer architecture, that is unit 1. I will give you one by one question from June 2025 to till how long you can do. Lots of collections are there. This PDF is actually more than 350 pages. So first we will start from June 2025. First question in front of you. Here unit 2 means digital logic, Boolean algebra, number system and your computer architecture. All this I combined here together, as these all are related topic, and this is I combined together here. The question in front of you, and give me the answer for the first question. You have to solve the Boolean expression here, and your time start now. Only 20% correct answer I can see here. So I can see that what is there. Consider the Boolean expression. Here it is given x, y bar, z bar, then whole bar. This is given. So it is sum of product or product of sum. This is what? Tell me that. And which of the following is the complete sum of product from the given Boolean expression? So complete sum of product means what? You need to fill here what are the terms are not there, means you need to fill x, y, z, all the term you have to fill, and which is equivalent to this one, that will be your answer, right? So that's why here how to do that? Easy way is that whenever you are able to see that y bar, z bar, whole bar, y bar, z bar, whole bar, using De Morgan's law we can write it that y double bar and z bar, because using the De Morgan's law we know that a b whole bar means I can write a bar plus b bar, that is De Morgan's law. So using De Morgan's law only we can write it y bar z whole bar means y double bar plus z bar. From here I am getting here y plus z bar, right? Now it is what? Now it is x, y plus z bar. So it will be xy plus xz bar. I am getting xy plus xz bar. Now whenever I got that xy plus xz bar, now I have to fill the term. Where it is xy, I have to cover xyz bar. That means I have to fill the term. So to fill the term cover xyz means we can do that in mean term xyz and xyz bar double, because z is not present in xy. You can see z is not present in xz bar, y is not present. Which is not present? I need to focus on that. Here z not present, that's why I am taking z and z bar both. Here y not present, that's why I am taking y and y bar both. I have to take them both. Now whenever I am taking them both, then I am writing them all. After writing I am getting it, because you can do the minimization also if I want to do. Then after minimization I will get the option 4 here. So that's why your answer will be option 4. You are filling the term, just like that you are filling the term. Here I take xyz, here we took xyz bar, then after that we took xy bar z bar. So finally this is your answer. Got it? Clear? Clear to everyone, I hope, because this xyz bar and this xyz bar is coming 2 times. You are getting this 2 times. Ultimately you will get here xyz plus xyz bar, again plus xy bar z bar plus xyz bar, but this xyz bar and xyz bar 2 times it is coming. This 2 times I am writing here 1 time xyz bar, and then I am taking this xyz and I am taking this xy bar z bar. That means after minimization I am getting here option 4. Got it? I hope it is clear to everyone. How to get it? This is first De Morgan's law. After that, fill the term. What is term is not there. Then do the complete one, and wherever it is repeating, make it one and get the answer. Option 4 is the correct answer here. Now tell me next question. Gray equivalent of this decimal. This is number system question. Number system. Do quickly. And your time starts now. It is easy one. 30 second enough, I hope so. 15 second also enough, but I am giving you 30 second. Here how to solve? First I have to convert 8 into binary. Then I have to convert that binary to gray code. This is only the way how we need to solve, right? So whenever we are converting 8 into binary, what we will get? 8 into binary means it is 1 0 0 0. This is your binary. And what is the rule of gray code? The rule of gray code means you will write the direct number 1 here. After that we are doing the, from this one and this one I have to do the XOR operation. That means 1 and 0 I will do the XOR operation. I am getting here 1. Then again 1 and 0 I have to do the XOR operation. I will get here 1. 1. First I will do here, 1 1 1 and 0 I will get here 1. Then after that, sorry. This is binary to gray means, yes, we have to do parallel. 1 0 0 0. That means I have to write 1. And then we have to do here XOR operation. Then I have to write this one 1 and 0, that is 1. Then here to here I have to do XOR operation. That means 0 0 is 0. And again between 0 and 0 I have to do XOR operation. That means 0. So that's why your answer is 1 1 0 0. Whenever this is binary number, this is binary to gray you are converting. Whenever you are converting gray to binary, then we have to take here 1. Then I have to do here diagonal XOR operation. Then 1 1 will be 0. And then again 0 0 will be 0. Then you will get back the same number. Again 0 0 will be 0. Then you are getting the same number. That is gray to binary. So gray to binary means diagonal. Binary to gray means direct. Here this is you need to remember. Binary to gray means doing parallelly, and gray to binary means doing diagonally. So that's why you are getting this answer here, right? Now do the next. Clear, I hope? B letter looks like parallel means? Here, give me the answer for this one. Yes. Here I got 29% correct answer. Which of the following do not give output 1 when both input are 0? This is very basic question. Still you are doing mistake. Both input are 0 when I am not getting output 1. That is my question. Here also you are doing mistake. Why? Tell me. Here NAND gate. When NAND gate, how NAND gate is working? NAND gate when both are, it is given that gate do not give 1 when both inputs are 0. Do not give 1, which is not giving you 1 when inputs are 0. So, which of the following is correct here? Whenever we are doing the NAND gate, how NAND gate is working? NAND gate is working like this. This is your NAND gate, A, B. When I am giving NAND means opposite to AND. If I am giving both input are 0. 0, 0, AND will be 1, opposite will be 0 again. 0, 0, AND will be 0, opposite will be 1. So it is giving you 1. It is asking you when both are 0, not giving 1. This is giving you 1. That's why this is giving you 1. This is not your answer. NOR gate also. How it will work? If I am giving 0, 0, here it is AB, NOR gate or not. So 0 plus 0 is 0, but not. That's why it is 1. So it will be also not your answer. XOR. XOR and XNOR. XOR, when both are 0, whenever I am taking XOR gate, both are 0, it is giving you 0, because same means it is giving 0, opposite means it is giving you 1. That's why this is your answer. XNOR, with same it will give you 1. Whenever I am doing XNOR, this is your XNOR gate and it will give you 1. Basic question, that is also you are doing mistake. Option C is definitely your answer, because XOR will only give you 1, only give you 0. Other than that, everyone will give you 1. See that digital logic, very basic gate, there also you are doing mistake. What I can say. Now see number system question. Questions are not coming difficult. Questions are coming from basic area only. It is your last year question, June 2025. They are also simple question. You are doing mistake. See, binary equivalent of this number system question, basic number system question. Convert it, do it. I need 100% correct answer from everyone. I gave you 15-second poll. You can answer on the poll quickly. E was execute the instruction. Here some printing mistake is there. E. This E is execute instruction. This E is coming here. Execute instruction. Okay. Some typing or printing mistake is there. Yeah. So I hope you can understand it. Here what will be the correct sequence? The correct sequence is this one, because first we need to fetch the instruction, that is B. B is the fetch instruction. After that decode instruction C. Then calculate the effective address, that is A. Then fetch the operand from the memory, that is D. Then finally execute the instruction, that is your E. Okay, this is E. Actually it should come here. So there is the typing mistake. So option 3 is the correct answer. Not 2. 3 is correct answer. Who is telling? Shiva, Shiv Shakti, option 2. 2 is not the correct answer. You are telling B. After that calculate. Fetch instruction. Before decode, how you can calculate? After fetch you have to decode. Then you can calculate. So definitely this is not correct. Got it? No. Fetch, decode, then execute. Fetch, decode, then calculate effective address, then fetch operand, then execute. Now do this. Sequence question, very popular, very popular. So many sequence and matching question nowadays. It's the popular area. And your time start now. Tell me the answer quickly. What is the right sequence of sub operation that are performed arithmetic pipeline? This arithmetic pipeline is given as per the floating point number, okay? Because as you can see here, normalized is there, mantissa is there. The normalized part, mantissa part, this is we have done in IEEE format. IEEE floating point representation we have done there. We have done this concept, right? So IEEE floating point format, whenever we are doing how it is working actually, first compare the exponent, because exponent value we are calculating the fixed point, how to fix, that is the exponent. So first we are comparing the exponent, difference between the exponent, and then align the mantissa. Then after that add and subtract the mantissa, then normalize the result. So your answer will be DABC, that is option 1, DABC. Okay. Yeah, Paul, these questions are very quickly, you can do it quickly. I will not give you definitely 60 seconds for these questions. Definitely not. You have to run with the time. Now read, think and answer. Here so many reading part is there, so read it. I am giving you time for reading. After that you can answer. Take your time for reading, then I am giving you poll and you can answer here. Confused, 23% correct answer. One by one statement, try to read. In write through policy, these are the topic we have done, and I told you these are very important in the class, and I told you to write down the notes also. That's why each and everywhere you are getting question. The write through policy, only the cache update. Write through policy, not only the cache, both cache and memory update. Memory and both cache. Here it is given only cache. That's why it is wrong. It is false. In write back policy, both cache and main memory are updated. This is also false, because in write back update, only cache at the first, memory later. Because cache will update first, then memory. That's why the name is write back. That's why the name is write back. That's why this is also false. Now option C. The cache coherence problem exists in multiprocessor with private cache because of the need of share writable data. This is true. This is the main problem of cache coherence. Whenever we learn the cache coherence, we saw that yes, because of this everyone have private, and that's why multiple update is going on and somewhere some different data can be present. That is the main problem. That's why option C is true. Cache coherence problem can be solved by means of hardware only. It is wrong. We learned that software also. It is possible using software also, right? Solve problems. It is can be done. It is not only hardware. Yeah, software we had, because yes, here it is given it can be done. Here only not given by it can be done hardware only means yes, without software, with hardware also we can done. That is chaining method. Hardware chaining method can be done the cache coherence. Means if software is not there, then also we can do it. That's why D we can take as true. So because here we saw that you can eliminate also, A and B is obviously false. So here A, here B, here B. Only this is left. So this is only the answer. By elimination also you can do the answer. So option 3 is the correct answer. Okay. Now do this. Everything fine. Those who are getting problem, maybe from your side some internet issue is there. From my side everything is fine. For this one 15 seconds enough. The transformation of data from main memory to cache memory is referred as what? 100% correct answer should be, but I am not getting 100%. Those who did not learn anything, they are doing this type of answer. You did not learn anything in computer architecture, that's why you are giving this data transformation. Wow, what a answer. You did not learn anything. Cache mapping, we learned the cache mapping. Cache mapping is a chapter of computer architecture. You did not learn anything and that's why you are doing this answer. It is the proof that those who are giving this answer, near about 15% students give this answer. It is the proof that you did not learn anything. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. It is cache mapping chapter. Total chapter is there cache mapping. So definitely it is the mapping. So June 2025 done. Now I am coming to the December 2024 question. This is the question of K-map. Solve quickly. K-map question. Solve it quickly. K-map is the most important 100% sure topic. Even also in YouTube channel also I am telling some 100% sure topic, that type of small videos also I am uploading. Those who join late the paid course, at least you can watch those free videos. But as you are getting free of cost, you don't have that value also. K-map is a 100% sure area, super easy question, still you are doing mistake. Only 64% correct answer. Why I am not getting it? Very simple K-map. How to solve this very simple K-map? Here only 3 variables are there. Only 3 variables means we can do like this. Here is A, here is BC. I can take here 4 and here 4. This is 0, this is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. 1 0 1 1. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now you can plot these values. Here it is given 0 1 3 7. So 0 1 3 and 7. This is my values are given. Now I have to do the grouping. How I can do the grouping here? Here very clean grouping. I cannot do this 3 grouping. I can do this 2 grouping together and I can do this 2 grouping together. Very clean and clear, right? So from this 2 grouping, what answer I will get from here? From here I am getting what answer? From here A, this 0 1 is cancelled, that means A cancel, 1 1 is there, that means it is BC. Very clearly. And from here what I am getting? From here actually this 0 and 1 will be cancelled, that means 0 0 is there, that means B bar, and from this 0 it is A bar. So I am getting here A bar B bar, right? I will get here A bar and B bar. So A bar B bar plus BC, that is my answer. So A bar B bar plus BC. Why you are not learning? Tell me. K-map super easy, very simple topic. And I explain each and everything very clearly. After that also you will not learn. What can I do? told do this. You are only increasing my pressure. My blood pressure will increase because of you. You people will not learn. Do this. I will not increase that. I will cool down. Wow! Are just now I was trying to take the screenshot. Okay, 100 learners, and whenever I told wow, someone left. Why? Why? You can't make me happy. Okay, now again 100 I can see. Again 99. Make it consistently 100. Again 99. Oh, game going on with me. Is it a game? Make it 100, make it 100. Here you have to do the complement. Here the complement is required. Which of the following is the complement of this Boolean function? So here whenever I am solving it, first of all you can see that there are two a bar b, right? This is also a bar b. This is also a bar b, this is also a bar b. So I can take directly a bar b 1, and after that c d bar. This is also c d bar, this is also c d bar. So directly I can take c d bar only. So only a bar b plus and c bar d. Now I will apply the De Morgan's law because it is asking you complement. Complement means I have to do this. That is my complement. So a bar b plus c d bar complement whole bar. So what I will do, this one is from here already I have explained. This is a bar b whole bar, then c d bar whole bar. Again from here I can write a bar b whole bar means a plus b bar, c d bar whole bar means c bar plus d bar. So finally you are getting a plus b whole bar dot c bar plus d. That is De Morgan's law. Only by De Morgan's law we can solve this one, and we are getting the answer option 3, right? Yes, simple, easy. Now tell me what is the answer for this. Basic memory question. Basic memory question. "15 seconds enough for this question. No need to do more than that. So many times I told, so many times I discussed this question. And 71% correct answer. I will not explain this also. This is not required to explain. Here first of all, static RAM, dynamic RAM. Static RAM means it is cache, dynamic RAM means it is main memory. Cache is the faster than main memory, right? And here after register, register is always the fastest one. Register fastest one, after that cache. Here static RAM means you can think this is actually the cache. DRAM means it is actually the main memory. And here this is solid disk and hard disk, and that's why your answer is coming. Register is the fastest one, after that the cache, that is SRAM, then the dynamic RAM, that is memory, main memory, and then SSD. SSD is the, nowadays all the laptops are using SSD. SSD speed is more than the optical disk, so that's why optical disk. So answer is this one. Highly popular question, the memory speed, 5-star topic, not only for paper 2, paper 1 also. Please कृपया करके याद रखिए. This will be good for you. 2 marks, otherwise you will miss. Again you can see the question. Now those who will do mistake, you have to do 100 sit-ups. because just now I explained, same question again repeat, and this question can repeat for your exam also. So that's why repeat once and confirm the marks. Still 75% correct answer. You people will not listen. You people will not I don't want to listen. I don't want to remember. But I want to crack. I will not learn. I will not listen. I will not remember. But I want to crack. Ma'am, you come and you go for exam hall. On behalf of me, you will write the exam. I will take the certificate. You are expecting like that. But it is not possible. You have to go, you have to attempt your exam with your mind. What to do? Tell me. Fetch. First we are fetching. Then after that we are decoding. Then after that we are reading effective address. Then after that we are executing instruction. What to do, yaar? Tell me. Now do this. This is interrupt sequence. Increasing order only. What problem here? Increasing order only. No problem now. That is nothing written. Only step by step. Sequence only they asked. Do this. Access means time. Who told? Access means time. Where? The last question. Yeah. I am coming to the question what you are asking. I am coming to that. Here it is asking you about the interrupt. Just now the interrupt is here. As the question is going on, here is an interrupt. That previous question there was some doubt, that interrupt. So what I have to do, as this question is going on, that is whatever question I need to save in my mind. Okay, this was my last question. Then I have to go to that interrupt. That means I have to handle that interrupt. I have to go to that location. Means I have to scroll up. I have to go to that location. I have to resolve that interrupt. Means I have to resolve that doubt. And after that again I have to come back. How? Because I have to store it. I have to store and I have to restore the checkpoint. That one. So here save the content of the process of the register wherever I am. Now after that check which flag is set. That means now Jaya Vadri is asking that yes, Jaya Bharti. That is means yes, from where the flag is here. Now after that service Jaya Bharti is not the flag. Flag is that in which question there is a flag. Which question there is doubt. That is my flag position. Now see that yes, service the device. Those flags are there. I am going to serve those one. Now E is that restore the content of the processor register. And finally turn the interrupt facility on. Yes, if I on the interrupt facility means if I on the comment, then only interrupt is possible. If I off the comment, then you cannot interrupt. So I have to enable it. So here this is your sequence. This is also very popular question. Popular sequence. Must remember that. Okay. Now I am going to that memory question. I think that is a doubt. From memory, what was there in that memory question? Let me check why there is a doubt. Yeah, in this memory question what they ask, arrange the following increasing order with respect to access time. Access time low to high. Access time means what? Access time less to high. Access time less to high means what? Where speed is high, then access time is less, right? Increasing order means I have to do low to high. Low to high. Register access time is high, that means time will be less. That's why register is the first one. That's why we are taking register. After that, next SRAM. That is we have done now. Yes. Speed high means access time low. So register speed is high. That's why access time is low. Increasing order means I am doing low to high. So low to high means that's why register is coming here. If it is asking you according to speed, then opposite will be your answer. If it is asking according to speed, increasing order, then your answer will be B, A, C, D, E. Official answer key was this one. Maybe that's why you are confused. In official answer key, they gave this one. After that, we challenge the question and then they change it. Okay. That's why we are not doing any mistake. This is the correct answer only. Clear? Definitely remember that if they are asking speed or access time. Okay. Now, again I am returning back to my last program counter. Where was my program counter? That was this question. Interrupt. From where the interrupt came? Good time of interrupt. Yes. Now do this one. (15 seconds) enough to do the answer. Which of the following are not data manipulation instruction? Here your answer, which of the following is not a data manipulation instruction? That is definitely A and B is the correct answer, because call and load, these are not manipulating data, and increment shift, these are manipulating data, right? These are specially required for loading data and this is for any instruction call. So A and B is your answer. Now see this question, it was also a challenge question, but as per your understanding you can give me the answer. After that, I am explaining the answer. Most probable one you can choose. You can give the priority. According to the priority, you can choose the answer, because they did not change the answer here, but I will explain you why and what is the concept behind this. Those who know, they can answer in 15 seconds. Those who don't know, they cannot answer in 15 hours also. So I am giving 15 seconds only. %40 correct answer. As I told, those who don't know, they cannot answer. Anything actually you cannot answer if you don't know. Question is easy or difficult, there is a two things. Question is easy means I know, I am able to solve. Question is difficult means I don't know. So if you want to make your exam easy, that means you have to learn more. Whenever you are learning everything, then question paper is always easy. So here the opcode and mode is given. You are not able to understand also what is this, maybe. So what is this actually? For understanding that, you need to know, first of all, mode 0 means direct addressing mode, and mode 1 means indirect addressing mode. Okay, this is we have done at the time of addressing mode class, right? Those who was there in that class, they know mode 0 and mode 1. So memory reference, when read data, that is load or fetch, and write data means store. Modify data in the memory like arithmetic operation involving in the memory, and instruction format. So 1 mode, there are different types of mode, direct, indirect, like that, and opcode, load, store, add and subtract. These are the opcodes are there. Type of instruction, these are load, store, these are the type of instruction like LDA, STA, add, subtractor, these are the type of instruction. Other than that, here are register reference also, like CLA means clear, complement, shift. These are different instruction how we are representing. Input output instruction is also there, like input, output, skip. These are the different types of instruction. Now how this, there are some code, this code are already given, means it is the list of code which you need to remember, otherwise you cannot do the question. So here 000 means LDA, load accumulator, 001 store accumulator, 010 add, 011 subtract, 100 multiplication, 101 division, 110 CMA and 111 halt. These all are the type of memory reference. Okay. So opcode 000 to 101 are memory reference instruction because they all are operating on memory. And opcode 101, 110, that is this one, CMA, this is a register reference instruction. This is a register reference instruction. Okay, that one, this one. And opcode 111, this is actually a halt instruction, that is a control instruction. These are only two different instructions. Other than that, all are working on memory. These all are actually working on memory. Now come to the question, now we will understand. So according to the question, you can see here, whatever question was there, this was the question. Here opcode and here modes are given. That means you can see 1, then mode is 1, opcode is this 010. So mode 1, opcode 010. It is a memory reference. This is not memory reference. This is also not memory reference. This is also not memory reference. Right? So actually correct answer should be B, C, D. B, C, D should be the correct answer. But it is given only B and D. C they did not accept. C is 111. It is actually a halt. Right? 111 was here halt. This is a control instruction. It is also not a memory instruction. So we can't say it is a memory instruction. And your 110 is also not a memory instruction, that we have done, that is a CMA. So actually correct answer should be B, C, D, but answer given as B and D. You should know the concept. They did not accept, that does not mean that we will learn different concept. Clear? Concept clear to everyone? I hope so. Yeah. Now do this. Match it. Match the following. BC is also correct. Exactly. BC is also correct. Actual correct answer should be BCD. We challenge that. They did not accept. They are doing, sometimes they are doing like that. %90 correct answer. So you can see here what is the correct answer. This is your correct answer definitely, because just you can see that 113 base 16, whenever we are doing 113 in base 16, this is actually CISC, because error detection CISC, why it is, I am telling you here. This is a binary number 1000, this is a binary number which could be the part of instruction set. Okay, and variable length instruction are often in CISC architecture, that's why it can be matched with CISC. Complements, that means ones or twos complement, two types of complements are possible. For the negative number representation we are using twos complement, right? Parity bit used for error detection, even or odd parity can be possible. And 113 base 16 is a hexadecimal number. Many CISC complex instruction is using the hexadecimal instruction. As they are using the hexadecimal instruction, that's why we can do with that. So that's why here we can match this one. Option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, got it? Clear? Yes. Shiva Ranjani, I can mark only one poll, as it is also in my hand, only one answer I can mark. So as per the official answer key only I mark that. After that I explain na. After that I explain you, because I don't have that authority that to change the official answer key. I can tell that yes, this is correct, but I am not the authority to change final answer. Do this. 15 seconds enough for this question. Yeah, which are often needed to evaluate the cache performance. Heat ratio. To evaluate the cache performance we are doing for heat ratio definitely, because heat ratio is giving you the performance here. Other than that, what is latency and cache, all that are there, you can go through it. Now tell me, do this one. Think, read and answer. Yeah. Here, stage 1, stage A, stage B, stage C, stage D. 4 stages are given for the fixed point multiplication. Just now previously they asked like floating point arithmetic. Here it is fixed point representation. How we are representing the fixed point? First generate the 8 partial product. After that made up the equivalent 4. Then after that you are going for A, then finally B. This is the sequence how we are representing the multiplication. So directly from the question also you can learn. Your answer is option 2. Now pipeline question. Okay, Jagan Mohan, don't worry. It may happen because you are in home. At the time of exam, no one will be there. You can completely concentrate. No problem. Which table for a dynamic pipeline become more interesting when a non-pipeline pattern are follows. That is your reservation table. Now go to the August 2024 question. Do this one. Think, do correctly. Please don't do hurry burry. It is easy, super easy question. I can get 100% correct answer from everyone. You have to do 100% correct. 15 seconds enough for this question. अरे भाई क्या करूं बताओ, आप लोगों को लेकर मैं क्या करूं. This is also 66%. Oh my god. This is also 66%. Some of you are. Tell me what to do. You tell me. You tell me that what to do. I don't know what to do really. How you are telling this ABCD? How? This is the basic concept of base. Basic concept of number system base. Here it is given y and it is asking you what will be the possible value of y. Base means whatever number, highest digit is present. Whatever base, the base whatever it is, the highest digit can be 0 to the base minus 1. Because whenever I am doing base 10, my range is 0 to 9. I am doing base 16 means my range is 0 to 15. So by looking the highest number only I can understand the base should be greater than 5. Because the highest digit is 5, base should be greater than 5. It is not possible less than that or equal to that. So definitely you can eliminate the answer. It can be 6, 7, 8. You are not learning anything. Still you are thinking I will crack the exam. Why? Why you are not learning anything? Can you please tell me? Why? How you are doing this answer? Tell me. Ask yourself. Why I don't know these basic things also, still I am expecting that I want to be the assistant professor. Is it really fair expectation? Ask yourself. Is it a fair expectation that number system, these basic things also I am doing mistake, but still I am dreaming that I want to be assistant professor? Anyone will accept it? You just ask yourself. Anyone will accept it? If you are doing this type of mistake, what your means, what you will reply to yourself? Just think. Just think it. What will be your reply to yourself? Do this. K-map sequence you have to do. %52% correct answer. Very good. I will not say anything. So for K-map, what we are doing? Just now I solve in front of you also one K-map. Still you are doing mistake. It's your choice. Draw the K-map. That is my first step. After that, transfer the truth table values in K-map. That means those values we are putting. After that, identify the group that we are doing the grouping. And finally, we are writing the Boolean expression for the group. It's solved just now in front of you. That is the sequence only. So your answer is this one. Now tell me, do this. Combinational circuit and sequential circuit. From the concept only, the question came. Tell me the answer for this. Read the statement carefully. Don't do hurry burry. Do the answer. I am giving time for reading statement. Take your time. Identify the correct answer from here. %75 correct. 5%. Combinational and sequential. What is the main difference? Main difference between combinational and sequential is that combinational is depending on only present. Sequential is depending on present and previous both. Present and previous both. That's why it is called sequential. Those are flip-flop, register, counter. They are depending on previous also. So here it is given that the combinational circuit depends on both current and previous. Combinational is not focusing on previous. This is wrong. The output of the sequential circuit depends on only current, not. It is depending on current and previous both. That's why they are wrong. And A and D is the correct answer. So definitely option 2 is the correct answer. Now do this. See, think, match and then answer. 30 seconds enough for that. Your time starts now. %56 correct answer. 54% correct answer. N-bit ring counter, synchronous counter, asynchronous counter, decimal counter. Universal clock 0 to 1, all that are given to you. Now we have to match it. So first we are doing here, these are the different counter. You can see what we can match. So here n-bit ring counter, as it is ring counter. So ring counter means count exactly n. N-counter, n-bit n-counter, counting exactly n state only. That's why the name is n-bit n-counter. So 1 is with A, 1 is with 2. So 1 is with 2, here also, here also. I can eliminate. This is the way of matching question. Whenever I am able to find out, then and there I will eliminate. After that I will see this one also 1 with 2. Here I can see this is B and this is B. And D is same. So I need to focus on B and C. Then I can get the answer. So B is given synchronous, C is given asynchronous. What is the main difference? Synchronous means they are using same clock pulse. Asynchronous means they are using different. Right? That is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous. So that's why synchronous using the universal clock pulse and asynchronous main applied to the first flip-flop. That is, from the first flip-flop we are doing the asynchronous. After that this output is working as a clock. So definitely your answer is this one. That is your answer. We got the answer, and decimal counter is 0 to 9. Decimal is counting 0 to 9. Basic. Super basic. Very basic area. These all the each and every concept we have done in the class. Is it or not? Raise your hand. Those who did from beginning, tell me how you are feeling now. Everything is done or not? These all concept we have done in class. Now you are feeling it's easy. Those who are following from beginning, from the month of July you are preparing, or before that also. You will get the benefit now. Consistency. This is the benefit of consistency. Now do this. Half adder, decoder, register, main memory. 89% correct answer. Here also same thing. Half adder means it is adding the half without carry. Without carry addition is going on. That's why it is called half adder. 2-bit addition, 3-bit addition is not possible. That's why it is half adder. A is with 4. So I got here also A with 4, here also A with 4. Directly we can eliminate. Decoder and encoder, what is the difference? So decoder means it is converting that n input to 2 to the power n, right? Has n input and 2 to the power n output. That is my decoder. So I got it. Register store the at runtime and 2-bit main memory. So I can get here the CPU storage unit is register. This is the CPU storage unit. And main memory, this one is main memory. So finally your answer is this one. Now do this. With elimination also directly you can do the answer. Yeah, B, with the B also directly. You can focus on B for the previous question. Do this. Program counter, instruction register, accumulator, and again program counter. Read the each and every statement, find out the correct answer and mark the answer quickly. %50 correct answer. Here you are doing one mistake. Program counter keeps track of the next instruction to be executed. This is correct because program counter is holding the address of the next instruction. That means it is keeping track of that. That is correct. Instruction register hold the address of the first instruction, not at all. Instruction register holding the current instruction to be executed. The current instruction which one I need to execute, that is the work of instruction register. Accumulator hold the output of the ALU, that is correct one. Program counter keeps track of only the first instruction, not it is holding the address of the next instruction. That's why answer is A and C. Now do this. DMA. Read, think and answer. Sequence, it is asking you the correct order, that means sequence. %80 correct answer. Answer on the poll, everyone. Try to answer on the poll. So here your correct sequence is this one. Initiate the DMA transfer. How it is working? First one, we are initiating the DMA transfer. After that, process the grant of the DMA from the bus, because you need to get the grant. Then after that, transfer between the peripheral devices, and finally DMA controller will be complete. So A, C, B, D is the correct sequence. Now here it is a numerical from vector processor. Simple numerical, easy numerical, very simple, very easy numerical. It is actually some mistake is there in the question. Question is asking how many cycle needed. I am telling you, as the question should be how many number of operation needed. Answer is not according to the cycle, answer is according to number of operation. There is a correction of the question. It should be according to number of operation, not according to number of cycle. Question was wrong. This was also we challenged, but they did not accept. I am asking you, the question is how many number of operations needed. According to that, give me the answer. Yes, the question should be how many operations are needed. Don't know why they are doing this type of mistake. So number of operations are needed, that is easy. Number of operation means total element divided by elements per operation. Total elements are given here, that 1024. So 1024 by 16, I am getting 64. 64 operation, but it is, if it is asking cycle, then 64 multiply into 5. That should be your cycle. It should be 64 multiply into 5, but options are not matching according to that. It is number of operation, but always learn the correct thing. Okay, if it is asking cycle means it should be multiply 64 multiply with 5. It should be multiply with 5. Next, those who prepared the question, they did mistake. That does not mean that you should learn the wrong concept. And even also next time, those who prepare the question, they will do correctly. So that's why you definitely learn correct concept. Okay. Now do this. This is also a direct question. Just by applying the formula, you can do the answer. Direct formula. %50 correct answer. So here we need to apply the formula for pipeline. What is the formula for pipeline? Here k plus n minus 1. K means number of segment. This is number of segment. And n is number of instruction. That one. So here you saw that number of segment is given, fetch, decode, execute and aim and write back. That means 5 segments are there. So that's why 5 segments are there. Here number of instructions are given 10. You can see that number of instructions are given 10. minus 1. So that's why your answer is 14. K plus N minus 1. Directly apply the formula and get the answer. Now another one. Read, think, then answer. It will take some time to understand the question. Understand it, then solve it. I am giving you time to think and solve. %27 correct answer. Here, how to think the question, see that the question is telling you a multiprocessor system with 16 processor is used to execute a parallelizable task. If the serial portion of the task take 200 clock cycle, so serial portion is taking 200 clock cycle and parallel portion takes 800 clock cycle. That is given to you. So now when all 16 processor are used, how many total clock cycle are required to complete the task? 16 processor are using here, total clock cycle will be what? That is your question. So as per that clock cycle per, how we are solving here, you can see that serial portion takes 200 clock cycle, it is given to you. That cannot be divided because it is serial. Serial 200 clock cycle I cannot divide because it is direct. But remaining parallel portion is 800. So parallel portion is 800 and total 16 processor was working in parallel. That means here workload is distributed. So that's why clock cycle will be required here 1800 by 16, that means 50. But serial will be same. So serial is 20 and here for the parallel I am taking here 50 clock cycle. That's why my total will be 200 plus 50, that means 250. That's why your answer is here 250. Got it? Why? Yeah, this is the way you are getting here answer 250. Now here answer will not match. You can give me the answer in the chat box. Because the answer is wrong, option is wrong, you can give me the answer in the comment that yes, what will be the answer for this. And this is the last question of August 2024 actually. We have done all 2025 question and 2024 December and 2024 August. All these questions we have done, and this answer you can give me in the comment that what will be the answer for this question, because it is a wrong question. And why? That is also I want. Why? What is your answer and why? Just now I explain also. I explain also that to you. Now you can tell me. Okay, I hope you learned so many things from here. I am getting answer. Good, good. I can see the leaderboard. Ishita, very good, 28. Jagan Mohan, 27. Pravina, 26. Tamil Selvi, 25. Lakshmi, 24. Hedil, 23. Shiva Ranjini, 23. User, what is this name? You can give a name, right? अरे यार इतना हाइट करने का भी कुछ नहीं है. You can put your name at least 22, Lalita 22, Mohana 21. As you are learning from me, I don't have right to know your name also. Please don't hide yourself like that. Why? I don't know. Maybe you are a celebrity. I am happy that someone celebrity is learning from me with the name of user. Good. Thank you. And you are coming to leaderboard. All the best to you. Okay. So we will practice more question like this. I hope it was useful for you. Try to come live regularly so that it will be helpful for you. It is good, I hope, because in less time you are doing more. Oh, Muthumil. Acha, Muthumil. Change your name, please. So you can do practice more regularly. If you are coming live, you can understand that with less time, so many questions you are able to practice with me. And in free of cost, you are getting so many scolding from me. Maybe that will motivate you, or maybe that will hurt your emotion. Maybe you will get some challenge from that with those bad types of things. Opposite negative impact also can be positive. So that's why sometimes I am telling you, so that it will hurt your ego. I want to hurt your ego, so that by that ego hurt also you can learn. So at least come and try to get a push from my end, and try to get a push from your friends also, because they are coming to leaderboard, they are doing quickly, they are able to do it. That means you will get that ego also. Okay, others are able to do, I am not able to do. So that will be also a motivation from you. So don't take it anything negatively, take everything positively. Take everything positively, because whatever going on, it is good for you only. Your certificate will be your success will be yours. Only one time maybe I will upload a video, okay, this is our success story. Maybe one time we will post that photos that these are our successful candidates. That is only our happiness. But after that, ultimately your success is yours. Full life you will enjoy with that success. Full life you will get a good salary. Your life will be settled down. It is completely yours. Nothing is mine. Okay. If I am hurting you, I am sorry for that. I am hurting you emotionally, maybe because of your good thing only. Because I really want from my heart that those who are coming to me, they should crack it, and they should not waste their time, they should not waste their money. They will learn, they will crack, and they will go. So thank you everyone, and I am sorry. We will meet again. Thank you.